Do you know he was talking to children about autopilot?
Yeah. And I was like, this is how you know he's nuts. He was talking to children about Biden, Obama. Like, these are children. It was a little black child on there. And she had her little bird.
She goes, what?
Yeah.
I did like that she was the little girl that was like, what? When he was like, Biden would have been using an auto pen or whatever. Like,
do you know how deranged that is? I saw the pictures last night and I was like, I don't even know how to process this.
Yeah, I caught that shortly after 2 a.m. when I was getting ready to go to bed.
Gee.
3 women, 1 group chat, 0 chill. Shannon, calm until she's not.
Pop off when I need to.
LV, if rage baking was a person.
Fuck off, Betty Crocker.
Stacey, where charm meets consequences.
Did your mama let you go out like that?
The A Collective starts now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back in for another episode of the A Collective. We're back with a whole other set of topics for the week because, it's always it's something else around here. Hello there, LV. How's it going today?
Well, it's an odd feeling that I constantly am like, to the moon, just randomly. And then at the same time being oddly jealous that they're up there and feeling sorry that they're on their way back.
Absolutely.
Because I get the sense after watching they're not huge fans. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to speak for them, but yeah. So I'm definitely focused on Artemis and all the things. Stace.
Hey, I'm here.
You just are going through it lately.
I'm here and
you're
the world is going through it.
Yeah.
So I'm just a passenger on the train. Just surviving.
Where's
Scratching
that
and surviving.
lever that we can pull it to get off?
We can't. I think we're stuck. But let's talk about some good news, some successes.
Shall we start with
few and far between? Let's talk about it.
Artemis? It's not a space shuttle. It's like a little capsule. And it's just been making its way. It has a little 10-day journey. It'll be back Friday. It's supposed to splash down in the Pacific Friday. I don't know where in the Pacific. I'm like, where? Because the Pacific is the largest ocean.
Very large.
Where are they splashing down? Are they splashing down near Fiji? So that when
Do
they
we need to know, though?
Maybe Trump will draw it for us with a Sharpie.
I'm one of those curious, nerdy people. I'm like, where are they? But anyway, they have orbited the Earth. They have gone to the far side of the moon. And I think NASA released some amazing images a few hours ago. And so I think it's incredible. They have gone the furthest that kind of any humans have gone. I just love the mission. Now they're on their way back. They got to come the 240K miles back to Earth. So it's going to take them a little while. Oh, and they're traveling. I think they said they're traveling at 1,200 miles an hour. And it's still going to take you till Friday.
12,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, thank you.
It's something. Get me off.
But you still don't get back to Earth. You traveling all that fast. You're traveling
going
that fast.
So fast.
Yeah.
And you still can't get back home till Friday.
But I don't even know if I want to come home.
No, I seriously would be like, hey, can we just, hang out up here for a little bit longer? Maybe 2 more years-ish.
Would you guys do that, though?
No.
I would. I love astronaut ice cream. Don't you remember the dehydrated Neapolitan ice cream? Didn't you guys ever have that?
Absolutely. I've been to the Kennedy Space Center, I think once or twice at least, as a kid.
But you would want to do that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No. I was traumatized by Challenger.
Yeah, I'm not old enough.
Yeah, I know. So I was on a teacher work day home from school. That was such a huge deal because
what grade were you in?
I was in 5th grade. Yeah, I believe I was in 5th grade.
Yeah, I think I remember that happening, and everybody was watching it in class.
They had it on in classrooms. We were on a teacher work day, so I was at home watching it, and literally we watched those people live. And so it was traumatizing because a big deal was made about Krista McAuliffe being the first teacher in space. It had been this huge competitive process. And I think part of the reason schools were watching it live, she was going to teach a lesson or something while, in later that day in space. And it was just, I mean, it was a really, really huge deal. And I'm still traumatized. I watched that thing take off kind of on accident. And I was just like, Jesus, please don't let it blow up. Don't, Lord, you got to take care of them people. Oh my God. I'm still traumatized. So
Yeah,
I don't,
I remember that. I remember watching that, and everybody in the classroom was like,
For those of us who had questionable teas, what year was that? I don't
think it was 80 or 81.
80. I think I was in school. It was probably like 86 or somewhere.
I
Let's
feel
look it
like I
up.
was
Oh no,
alive.
I was in high school then. I was in elementary school for
I
sure.
was in kindergarten, first grade.
When was the Challenger incident? Oh, you're right. It was January 86.
Hmm.
I was
I
going
didn't
to
think
say,
I was
I
that
could have
old.
sworn.
I knew I had to be in a young class, like,
Yeah.
so it had to be like first grade, kindergarten.
Well, yeah.
Somewhere
And I
around there.
obviously, because I was, what month was it?
80s, January.
So I was
So I was like, what, 4, 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I obviously don't remember it, but I do remember learning about it and stuff like that in school. I remember the whole teacher aspect of it.
15 and 10.
Okay.
Damn. Well, yeah, no wonder you're scarred. That's like a prime age for emotional
I
scarring.
like in general, I don't watch space launches.
Launches
Did
from
you
that.
guys, but did you see those TikToks, the husband and wife that posted their TikToks from the air?
No.
The
Yes.
one
Yes.
wife we'll post it on our story on Thursday. Like I saved a couple of these really crazy cool videos because I thought they'd be fun to throw up on our story. But literally you see it like just go. And it's crazy because the husband and wife both posted and hers went crazy viral. She has like 10 million likes, some insane number of just likes, not even views, likes.
Mm-hmm.
And her husband, who had almost the exact same video, is like
TikTok's
it's
a
wild.
cruel
It
mistress.
is. She
Isn't it
tagged her
awful?
sweet husband in it, though. That's how I knew to go to his, and because otherwise I wouldn't have found it.
Yeah,
But
those are some cool things. Like I've
it
seen
was
some
wild.
stuff like not quite that cool because that was really cool, but it reminded me of things like that
That you used to
happen.
see in the air.
Hmm. Like I've seen an Air Force jet be refueled. That's pretty cool. And like we caught it.
Pictures of because my dad used to. I have pictures of that happening.
But it's cool to see it actually happen. Like
That's what my dad said.
they attach.
Yeah.
They're going, you're going, they're going.
And you're going fast.
And yeah, like going like a couple hundred miles an hour. And
And it's
they're
not that
moving.
fast.
No, I mean, but
But
they're
it
moving
takes a
fast
little bit.
too. And yeah, like I love it when those kinds of things happen. I've seen like fireworks at night on
I've seen
holidays.
fireworks.
Those
Fireworks are
are
so
always
cool.
really
Okay.
of cool and stuff. So those are some of the things that can happen when you're in the air. But yeah, I thought I've never seen a shuttle launch and I was like, oh, that is freaking amazing.
Okay. So we
Yeah.
have to see them. I'm excited now to see
Yeah.
it.
And her caption was something like, when the pilot says to look out your window.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they usually do, folks.
and
If
you-
you'll look out the left side of the aircraft, such and such and such is happening.
And you just see this flash and and then it just but it's like you see the I mean, it's so amazing, like craziness. But then they fling around the moon. Sorry, Alice. This is what happens when you get very little sleep. They have a call with Donatella and I sped it up and I just took a teeny tiny, there was a lot of amazing things said. However, if you don't mind, real fast, there's going to be a timer.
Did he fall asleep?
It was literally, I made a timer for a minute and like not even like a minute and 6 seconds maybe. And like, I almost used the whole damn thing.
So was he asleep?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
I just wondered
only
if
ever
he
saw
fell
them.
asleep. But did he fall asleep on the phone?
Maybe he forgot where he was. Was there something? I'm sure there were shiny things. It's NASA. Maybe they gave him a little
Toy?
yeah.
Replica? Spaceship? Bless
And
his
maybe he was
heart.
like playing with it, with his little baby hands, like probably feels so big.
Yeah. Well, he's playing G.I. Joe right now. So we are under watch as of our taping today. We have 8 p.m. Eastern time, I think, is when he said if there's not a deal, he's going to obliterate an area.
What he said was, here, I'm just going to
You're going to
paraphrase
read
it.
it?
I'm just
Mm-hmm.
going to paraphrase it. If you don't do this in X number of days, which will probably change because I taco a lot, but I'm going to commit a war crime.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Well, he came out
Publicly.
this morning and reinforced that we're doing it. Shannon is just like, I'm over it.
It's just one more thing, and then we'll get some sort of capitulation tonight of some sort, or yeah, it's we know how he does. We know who he
Why do I
is.
worry? Why do I worry though that this is like the one time he doesn't taco?
I don't look. I don't know why you worried.
I do feel like he might just do it because people expect him not to, and he's been clowned. Because let me tell you something. The Legos have been amazing. He is the laughing stock of the world. But those Legos,
Some of those people that surround him, they ain't crazy.
I mean, they are crazy.
No, no, no. They ain't crazy. They are just
They
power
not as
hungry,
crazy as him.
and they've lost their humanity. But they ain't crazy. They ain't crazy. And they know the price to be paid for a bunch of that. So no, I don't think so.
We'll see. I mean, they don't stand in his way. They allow him to do all kinds of craziness. I woke up on Easter Sunday morning and the Easter message was horrible. And I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this today.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
He is risen. Now commit war crimes against innocent humans.
Yeah. It was just like,
Just
you
because I
are
don't like
horrible.
them. And
Yeah.
they made fun of me.
So, I mean, there's never a dull moment here in the United States. People are calling for the 25th. JD Vance is not going to put that in place. We know that.
I think that drum beat will start to sound even louder.
If it does, he was talking about auto pens to small children.
I'm surprised he even had the Easter egg roll because he had been missing for a long time. And I saw him just a picture and I was like, who let their kids go out here with him?
Yeah, I knew the whole Walter Reed thing wasn't true, but
You were hoping? How many days does our
I'm not wishing for I'm just saying if one rumor has to be true, I wouldn't hate for it to be one of those.
when we have the PT physical therapist, the doctor, how many days is he on now? Is he like on 17?
I don't know.
Okay.
Shannon, what the hell? You're supposed to be our correspondent on this guy.
I don't remember what he said.
I think we're like on
less than
7.
a
It's
month.
under 20. It's
Is it?
less
Okay.
than 20.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. So, I mean, we shall see. And, we all are watching with bated eyes, like, we'll see.
Well, and Melania is just like,
He couldn't find her yesterday at the Easter egg roll, and she was beside him.
What do you
He's
mean?
like, she's here somewhere. Yeah.
you're kidding.
No. He was like, where's Melania? She's here somewhere. And she's standing there right on the other side of him. Kind of
Did
like
she
when he
look
couldn't
uncomfortable?
find- She just looked like herself. So habitually uncomfortable.
I'm just
and
wondering,
mean.
if when those moments happen, if there's any kind of shock on their faces.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Well, okay, so then they can't, because I think a lot of the, coming back to what you guys were saying, like, what are they going to do? I think a lot of them are going to be like, well, what were we supposed, like, you think that was bad? We stopped him from doing even worse things, and we didn't know how bad it was. But if they're not shocked when that kind of stuff, if they're just blank, then hi, sorry, you were fully aware, and there's no out. You're all going to go down.
Those people closest to him know. There's no way they don't know. They're just allowing that to happen,
It's
which
so
is
sad.
sad.
Yeah,
Which is sad. You're just another human being you're allowing to go that way for power.
And again,
Shannon,
people-
do you actually think that Melania is around him all that often?
She knows that
Well,
I believe
if
there are
she's
tons
not
of people
reacting, then
that
she is,
are
but
complicit in this. Those people should be ashamed of themselves. But their day of reckoning will come.
Mhm.
I believe they'll get some of it here, but they'll get the rest when they go on and leave here. Because that right there, that's despicable.
It
really is.
because if you love someone, you protect them. And I think that we all have dealt with this one way or another. And you protect your loved ones. Like, 'cause you never know what's going to happen. Like, let's keep you in. Might show out.
You don't subject them to ridicule and just all this craziness. It's crazy. And that makes us a sad and pitiful country.
Absolutely. And other countries see this and they recognize it too, just like we do. So we are the laughing stock. Our little Legos show that. I promise. Those are the things that give me joy of days. The Legos are just funny.
Mhm. Well, and,
But
still, I don't as far as I know, Lego hasn't been like, "Ha, can we stop
they
that?"
haven't. They haven't.
You know? But can I
But you
just
know
say,
why?
like
Legos aren't made in the US. So they're what are they? Danish, Swedish?
Are they?
Yeah, they're a company in Europe, and I forget because Tay told me. Yeah, if you order from like real
Their
Legos,
site?
yeah, they come from outside America. That is not an
Okay.
American company. So that may be part of why there's been no pushback.
Repercussions for it. Yeah. We like them. They're fine. We enjoy what they're doing.
yeah. Well, I started rewatching Queen what is it? Queen it's not Elizabeth.
The Crown?
No, Bridgerton.
Okay.
Queen Charlotte.
Queen Charlotte, thank you.
Yes.
Queen
Yes.
Charlotte. But it reminds because he's mad and, like, she doesn't all to say, can we just powdered wigs at least? Like, at least it was more, like, exciting and fun to watch.
Look at Shannon's face. She's like,
I'm like, huh?
Well, watching him go nutty and streak around the gardens yelling at
yeah. But
Venus.
they kept it. They kept it in house. Yeah. That's not
But I
happening here.
prefer that. I wanna go to Shonda Land because powdered wigs and pretty dresses and,
Not
the
over here,
English
buddy.
countryside, and that sounds better.
Yeah.
Balls. Did anybody catch what happened with the women's NCAA little kerfuffle?
I did not see that live, but my timeline
Saw it
was
live.
and was full of it, and then saw it on the news, and he owes Coach Staley an apology, a personal
He said that they're
apology.
really not friends.
Doesn't matter. He owes her
Mhm.
an apology. He owes the school as a whole a true apology because he gave some bullshit apology. He never mentioned her once.
Yeah. He
And
Do
said
you
that they
know?
weren't friends and, all of those things. This
Yeah.
is a tiffed white man. This is
see, this is the thing, had it been another man, doesn't matter, black or white, he wouldn't
Mhm.
have ran up on them like that.
Mhm.
No!
And I got a problem with
You
that.
running up on a woman.
He probably was gonna catch the wrong one, but that showed a lack of professionalism because I can understand the heat of things, but
The
you were
game.
really just mad because your team lost. Because when we roll back the tape, we see that she shook your hand during pregame.
Mhm.
And then you got in the press conference and said, but they ripped my player's jersey.
And that's not what happened.
When your player comes back and is like, I ripped my own jersey on accident. Oh, you're basking in the fact that you were shamed and you owe that team more than what you gave them, more than what you put out on Saturday. But I believe he gets away with it because he's a man. More importantly, he's
A white
A white
man.
man.
Like, don't you think that this is just more proof that white male egos are so motherfucking fragile that they cannot handle
Contain.
when they prove to not be as good or even remotely as good as someone who is not a cis white male. Like, we have gotten to the point where they are so comfortable just throwing their little temper tantrums when they don't get their way and, throwing their toys, breaking their toys, being like, meh, 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 and not apologizing, not fixing shit. And it's just okay because they're the fragile white male. No, I don't give a fuck if their egos are fragile. We need to stop we stop treating children like babies. And the ones we don't, look what happens to them. They grow up to be assholes. Stop treating white men like fragile little babies.
Well, he showed out, but it was somebody in the background that said, "I'll beat your ass." Did you see that?
yeah.
But he
But I
can't
think
even fucking apologize to her. I'm sorry.
He's not going to.
he's not going to. And, this is indicative of ongoing disrespect that I'm going to say women, and then particularly Black women, um, deal with, period, because I don't believe it's just Black women. Sometimes it is, but there are a lot of times it's just women. That's why women have a, you know, third row in this world, in this life, because you can't tell me he would have ran up on a man like that.
No.
No way. And I don't care if the man's black or white. You wouldn't have run up on a man like that. You would have shouted, you would have maybe pointed your finger, but you wouldn't have like come up on them in their face like he did Coach Staley. And that's just
Problem.
it's very problematic.
This is America.
And then she would have been wrong had, you know,
She jumped, fired
Yeah.
on his ass.
she
Yeah.
clocked him one good time.
But he deserved it. Just saying.
Absolutely.
My opinion. It is actually insane to me. And I'm just so tired of it. Like, get the fuck over this and learn to like we just need to start holding these fucks accountable because Gino just gave me yet another reason to move more and more to the misandrist category. Like I've always just considered myself men and women are equal. But these little delicate flowers, when they get their fifis hurt, they just, throw little hissy fits in public.
Just think if she would
Maybe
have thrown
women
that kind
are
of fit.
better. Maybe
She
we
couldn't
are.
behave like that.
No.
They would have
Absolutely.
vilified her, but it's okay for him. So these are the norms here in America.
I don't know. It's just, we're tacking them on. I'm becoming a full-on misandrist.
Well, what do we think about going to see Kanye? Because he has emerged again and had 2 shows over the weekend that were sold out. A lot of celebrity sightings that went to go see. Yay.
Ickies.
Well,
So if you guys got tickets, would you go see him?
no.
Okay, I wouldn't either.
I'm not a good person to act like, it's just not a way I typically want to spend my money, but especially not that. How much were tickets?
I'm pretty sure they were pricey.
So
They
dirty.
probably were pricey. There are lots of
Mhm.
celebrities there.
Mhm.
This goes back to the conversation around when people have a very public fall from grace. Do you still support them? Or if their views don't
Mhm.
align with yours, do you still support them or do you withdraw support? And there were most people overwhelmingly, I'm not even going to say it was a mixed bag. Most people overwhelmingly were like, nah, he's still canceled. Primarily, people were like, he apologized for the anti Semitic remarks, but what about all the anti Black things he said?
As a Black man, which is crazy.
To the Black
Which is
community.
crazy.
He didn't apologize for saying slavery is a choice, was a
Yeah.
choice for those people. And so yeah, I can't. I'm somebody who probably, depending on what I think, I'm willing to forgive, but I also think he apologized primarily for the anti-Semitic remarks because it's part of where his bread was buttered. And they
And
unbuttered his.
the timing of the apology is amazing, right? Because then we have a tour dropping.
Yeah. And sponsors, Pepsi was like, not today, not on our dime. See you later. Bye bye. We're not doing it.
Yeah.
Good job,
We're not
Pepsi.
about to do this with y'all.
Yeah, because we've seen this show before. We've
Pepsi was
seen
like,
this and we know how it works. And so this wireless music festival is canceled. Had to look at my notes, but that he was supposed to be headlining that. Sponsors pulled out. And so they have just pulled it completely. And they're offering refunds because he is no longer able to get into the UK. Like that's how they feel about him.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I know several people. People think it's their right to travel the world, but I
No.
know several occasions, several people who can't. Certain places they can't go. Australia is one of those countries who's like, yeah,
Don't
no,
show out.
you can shot if you want to. You can't come back here. I think Chris Brown is not allowed back into
Yeah, no.
Australia.
No,
I mean,
he is
are
banned.
we-
I'm pretty sure he is banned I'm pretty sure they were like, yeah, never again.
Did he show out in Australia? I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but you know what? That's what needs to happen. Wouldn't that be great if they banned the thing that is in the White House from other countries for showing up?
Do we think that they will after we kick him out of our house?
I mean, it should be a thing. He's
'Cause right now,
misbehaved.
how do you ban the president? Like, sorry, you can't.
You should
Well,
though, right?
but I mean, we do it to people who are coming to speak to at the United Nations. We don't allow them. We have not allowed certain world leaders entry into the
Okay.
country. So
So
I would suspect that certain countries maybe could. I think we take it for granted, but
that should be a thing. Like if Kanye can get banned, and I'm not saying it's not right that he's being banned, but these world leaders or people at part of administrations that are wreaking havoc on other countries, don't let them come.
mhm.
You're not a good humanitarian. But I did notice going back to Kanye, his daughter is performing with him. And I'm like, why is North performing with daddy? I guess she has a song with him, but that's kind of problematic too, isn't it? Don't you think?
Well, I mean, it's her daddy. She can't help that.
Kim, you know daddy is, I
But
don't
is
know,
she
that's a
but
lot.
but is the mom I mean, are they the best example of parents?
I mean, well, his we're going to talk about his remarks that he's made, right? So that's what people are mad at him about. There's a lot of conversation, just like we're talking about it now. Your daughter might get looped into that conversation. Is that what you want for her? She's 11. I think she's 11, 12. I don't know. I wouldn't put her in that vulnerable position because he's a controversial figure. And we know mama is, but he's a little bit worse than mama saying. So
I
I'm
mean,
just like,
he full on helped swing that door of anti-Semitic BS, he allowed that to bubble right back up to the surface.
and as a black man,
Yeah.
that was what was crazy about all of it. And it was like, this is
When it
insanity.
first started, I was like, "But he over anyone should understand what?"
Mhm. We don't know what has gone on with him, and I hope he's gotten some help. I think he did say
Yeah,
that in his
supposedly.
apology that he's had some help, but how I don't know. I hope so. But I wouldn't give him 10 cents to go see
He's
him. I
had
just
even more
wouldn't.
help because that's
This is a
crazy.
lot. And is he built to go on tour? Is he built? He has these breakdowns when people start talking about him. So now the conversation about people being there, celebrity friends, now the tour being canceled, will he have a breakdown?
Yeah, probably. And I'm
Yeah.
not laughing because I think it's funny. I'm laughing out of fear because we know that he gets really like I feel like he needs to be put in a like on a ranch
Yeah.
where there's no internet or anything. And he should just, pet horses.
Didn't he do that for a while though? Wasn't
Yeah,
he
but
on
I
a
don't think he should
ranch?
come back.
Because I think that was like Dave Chappelle went to go visit him. And so Dave Chappelle is taking a lot of heat for going to the show. There's a long list of
Mhm,
celebrities that
mhm.
went. And what I found to be very, very interesting is like Chloe Bailey is taking a big hit. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Mhm, mhm.
Because she is on Beyonce's label and we know what he said about Beyonce's children. I'm just like, how do you think that the Carters feel about that? People that are in their camp, maybe work for them on their labels, and you're going to support this man that called our children names. You think they feel away?
I think the Carters have their own issues.
They might, they might, but
I
they also
would.
probably recognize, they have artists signed and artists are free to do whatever whatever they want.
I would feel away. Maybe I'm just petty, but I would be like, "Oh no, girl, we're gonna get rid of you. We'll find a way to get you out of your deal." Petty Betty.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna let that money walk. So that particular industry rules everything around them. So most of
In that
them
and
will
clearly,
say
look at
there's some
Epstein.
there, yeah, but particularly in the entertainment industry, they do a lot of strange things for, as Stacey would
A little
say,
piece of
and they not gonna, Chloe does relatively well with her music and stuff. They not gonna let that go and take that money off the table. I mean, it's
I would.
the OJs talked about it for the love of money, baby. What
They did.
people will do, they will do for the love of money. And the love of money can ruin us.
It's sad.
I just
It's
find
sad.
it wild because, I won't even, post my little piggies for money, and they're out here doing all this
Yeah. It's
there's no
wild.
ju there's I'm not shaming people that, do the piggy thing, I just personally, I don't have nice enough feet probably to make the money, but, like,
They make good money
they
too.
do, apparently. Not everybody, though.
OnlyFans
I mean, it's
foot
like
model.
yeah,
Come on.
it's like, again, you gotta get I mean, it's just like influencers on anything. But, yeah, it's people who do wild things for money, and I feel like this era is a master class in understanding.
Absolutely. And I
The
mean,
ways to make money.
Kanye is making his money. He had 2 good nights, we can say that.
Yeah, but
I
still,
just I wonder how this crash out will
DJ's like,
be. And I don't know, is it
"Bye."
a complete tour? Like, does he have a
I'm not clear
tour?
exactly what all it was. I wasn't
Yeah.
clear about that, but it's whatever it is, it's died down. If he wants to make money, he may have to stay here because there are people who, just like he sold those shows out in LA, he could sell
Mhm.
shows out in other parts of the US. And, more power to him. Go ahead. Go on. If it's people crazy enough out here to do that, go on.
Hey, UK gents. I know y'all have like your problems over there, like your own problems. Now I know it's not Sharia law or Shakira law, as I heard someone say recently. Any single men want to, because you guys are at least doing things about the bad ones. Like me and the 10-year-old, she's sweet. I'm teaching her about like the smell and stuff. Like, but
You wanna go
lavender
over
marriage,
there?
whatever kind of marriage, if it gets me over the pond. May okay.
Friend is
I'm a
looking
really
to
good cook.
relocate, Shannon.
The time difference might be a little difficult for this, but we'll figure it out.
That
6
we would.
hours. Yeah, 6. So, yeah. So, I guess, that's this week, not delving too much into politics, but I mean, we'll see what's gonna be going on by Friday when we record again after this, 8 p.m. deadline.
The crazy merry-go-round will still be going. Might be going
The
a little
power
faster.
struggle.
Okay, but let's have a little fun. Do we think he will go through with it?
Mhm.
B, extend it 7 days. C, end it 10 days. Or 4, just completely call it off and insult the, you know, United Nations again.
I don't know if he'll call it off because he's too far gone and it's an ego thing. And I mean, look at again, I'm going back to the Legos. They tell a story. Look
Somebody
how
hide
they
the
have portrayed
button.
him.
Hide the button.
Yeah.
Somebody hide the
So I'm like, yeah, I don't know what will come of it. I don't know if he'll act tonight or he'll continuously delay. But I don't think Iran is playing with him. They don't have time for his foolishness. And I hope they understand we don't want this. I think it's evident, but we're just kind of stuck over here.
I mean, the Lego guy says that they can reach us.
Shannon, what are your thoughts? What do you think he's going to do? Shannon's face is like,
I know. Are you picking A, B, C, or
Of him.
4?
Y'all, he's woohoo. I don't
toot,
even
toot,
pay it.
toot, toot,
I
toot.
don't pay that not a lick of attention because the people
Come on,
around
let's just be
him know. They know
Well, they're
that
not going to
we're
stop
having
him though.
fun.
they will. There are consequences and repercussions. If that happens, this whole administration will come down because it's a war crime.
Do you
It's a
think that they care though?
yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think that they recognize the people pulling the strings behind the scenes. It's a war crime. It consequences and repercussions. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, let's think about the times that he has because this is what now twice I think that he 2 or 3
2
times at
or 3.
least that he has like publicly announced his desire to do the crimes of the war. And I might be wrong, but I'm almost positive there are always at times when he may not have as many handlers around him, like very early in the morning or in the middle of the night or super late at night, when he's already up in the private residence I don't want to think about what he does, but like already there. So
We can only pray that he
hide the
does not,
button.
because there are consequences when you start bothering other people as well, because it's not just Iran, it's not just United States. This is impacting everyone.
Hey, little Marco, if you hide the button, I'll buy you shoes that fit.
Marco don't know his ass from a hole in the wall. They are running around. They are crazy as hell.
I know, but
I couldn't do it working under duress. But I'll be seeing what's going on tonight. Shannon, I'll text you and let you know.
Because what's tonight? Tuesday? It's Living Single Night on TV1. That's where I'll be.
Wait, but okay, so what are you picking A, B, C, or
None.
4?
None.
No,
They
that's fine. Don't play
recognize
my
he is
game.
crazy. They
Don't play
recognize
my
he
game.
is crazy. None. Kill Taco. Because they ain't crazy.
You think
And they already know this thing is imploding in their faces. They meaning handlers. They ain't crazy.
Okay.
We'll extend it 7 days.
We'll see. I don't know what to think.
Y'all let me know.
We'll text you. We'll
I
go
know
to the
you
group
will.
chat.
Let me know, because y'all know I ain't studying this
You
at
gonna
all.
watch Living Single?
And will. I'll edit some videos and watch Living Single.
I do have a lot of work to do, but
Okay.
And grade some papers, because we're at midterms. So my workload is
hide it.
I think he's itching to push the button.
Yes, that's why they need to hide.
Yeah, I think he's itching to. Yeah. Well, we should all be here Friday unless we attack somebody else. We're not blown to smithereens. We'll be back next
And the-
week.
and the people from the moon will be back by then. They
Yes.
will have splashed down, because I think they're due to splash down in the morning.
So we'll
time
get to
Friday.
talk about that on Friday.
And you can watch live on YouTube. I've been doing it.
Okay.
Looking forward to
guys.
it.
They went around the dark side of the moon.
Oh my gosh.
Well, guys, keep your peace, whatever that looks like.
Looks like
Shannon's going to teach everybody how to do it, but
don't rely on me to teach that.
yeah, I
For
can't
sure.
But let's maintain our sanity. Turn it off if we need to. Electronics, all of the good stuff. Don't
Mhm.
argue with bots.
Please don't.
I
'Cause
don't
they're
argue with bots.
everywhere.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm the one that argues with bots. You know that. You know I'll argue with anybody on
Well, apparently the word king was a bot
Trigger.
Yeah, because I don't know if y'all noticed on one of our TikToks, we clearly triggered something.
Yeah, I did see that.
King. I think the word king got it.
Me do it.
It
I
was
want to
fun.
argue. Maybe I'll argue with one today. I haven't done it in a while. I'm
You
telling
should. It was
everybody
fun.
else not to. But let's keep our peace.
Absolutely. Until next
And we'll
week.
see you next week.
Give us the rest of the Epstein files, Mark Wayne. I don't know why I said your name. It's just DHS, whatever. I don't remember. What's his name?
I don't know. Acting,
Yeah.
I
What's his
want to say
name?
acting DA, but that is it's
Yeah.
acting attorney
Acting
general.
AG.
Todd Blanche.
Todd Blanche.
Mm-hmm.
Blanche.
He said, no, we're not doing anything with that shit. It's shut down.
That Ricky Bobby.
Yeah. So
But that pressure get a little too great. He'll capitulate too.
I hope so. All right, guys. We will see you guys next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And stop. You made it to the end of this episode of the A Collective.
Hit like, follow, comment, and share it with the group chat.
Otherwise, Stacey might come for you.
Yikes.
I know, so do it.
Thursdays are for chaos and new episodes of the A Collective.
Not the A-list.
No.
Nope. I'm gonna get the name right this season.
Sad
Around
for
him,
who?
It is. He's a human being. It's sad for him, because I don't wish dementia on anybody.
Like, I don't remember who it was. It was some political commentator that was like talking about, or maybe it might have even been a leader. I don't know. Because I was in the car.
Baby, you gonna leave this world just like you came in, by yourself and naked. And naked. And naked. They got to embalm you, or they gonna burn you up, one or the other.
Yeah. What is the name of this festival?
Oopsie doodles. Well, see, when you
The Wireless Festival? Is that
play
the
in
name of
mud.
it?
When you play in the mud with the hogs.
Okay. Yeah. I saw it on the BBC. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Let me take a swig. Ugh, I feel like one-armed Willie.
I'm so mad. I somehow got Sloane's combination in an energy, which means she had an energy at some point. Not good.
All right.
Okay. Dun, da, da, da.
You ready, Shannon?
Yeah, I guess so. Braids
Oh.
are doing something wonky.
Wow, that was.
That was not
No, my braids are
enthusiastic.
doing something wonky.
Well, go ahead and fix
We
them.
love you
Do whatever
too.
you want to.
No, I mean, I've tried. It's okay. Let's go.
I mean,
They
they
look
look
to
great.
one side. Yeah, they look fine.
Okay. We're under a time constraint. Let's go.
Like, to the moon. I
couldn't
would.
do it.
I love
Mhm.
astronaut ice cream. Don't you remember the dehydrated Neapolitan ice cream? Didn't you guys ever have that? To
No.
the moon.
I was
They fling around the moon. Sorry, I also love that one. Go to the moon. I can't stop. But the balls. It's bewitching hour. I can't do anything. But yeah, so you know, it just keeps no, please no, please. But
I'm gonna mark that
yeah, well,
because he's having a fit.
it's fine.
So
20 minutes until we have to leave. You're fine. I'm listening. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to mute.
yeah, you did.
No, it's fine. I can mute myself.
Okay.
Wow. You're either a super fan or crazy.
Thanks for being part of the collective. See you next Thursday.